What's up, guys?
Oh, hello there.
Happy Saturday.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening.
Going out tonight with my girl. Got a ring on my finger.
Apparently, when I drink, I smoke a pipe. A corncob pipe, in fact. All right.
Listen, if you're gonna smoke a pipe, make
It's gotta
sure
be corncob.
Where did you get that thing?
It actually came with a bottle of moonshine that somebody gave me.
That's awesome. Yeah, like I'm wearing my original. This is original. You guys, the first one.
Guys, we haven't had a drink yet, so just so you know.
Yeah, we just made them, and we haven't had even a sip.
This is going to be a really fun live, guys. I hope so many people join. It's going to be really fun.
It's going to be good.
We're going to wait for some people to come in. Let us know where you are, where you're drinking at, what you're drinking.
What's up, Brandon Chandler?
Hey, we can't see what's
Listen,
going
buddy,
on.
I've been looking for you. Hey, Felicita. You guys, look, seriously. I'm going out tonight, and for those of you that know Vegas, I didn't put my shoes on because that's how you end the night anyway.
You carry them.
I figure I might as well start the night off without my shoes, right? I'll just do the walk of shame now, you guys.
Precisely.
It's a turtleneck. It's so good.
Like this?
It's winter.
Yeah.
It's winter in
It's
Vegas.
summer. I wear a turtleneck any time of the year. There's no rules on turtlenecks.
I'm gonna change my state here. I'm getting ready to go out with my girls.
All right. So what do you want to?
Let's do this. Come on, people are
Cheers.
on. Cheers. You guys, if you're drinking too, cheers, babe. Cheers. Drink with us. And you know what? Jack and Ginger in this bad boy.
Right.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it fancy.
So guys, this is a super interesting topic. We're having fun. We're gonna goof around, but it is really interesting. People don't talk about this.
No, and I think we should. Okay, so we're not big drinkers.
No.
We're just gonna be real here. We're not. You give us like 2 drinks.
By the end of this live,
I'm gonna be toasted.
I might need a nap.
But okay, so really, we really don't drink very much. But when we do, we try to be somewhat mindful of it because we don't want to ruin all the good things that we've done. But we did find out some interesting facts because we were talking about, like, is it healthy? Is it not? Like, what does that look like? So we're going to talk about all that stuff, and we're going to give you guys some amazing tips on what to do with your drinks, what drinks are the best to go to, and just give you some new ideas. Because listen, we think that you should be able to live and enjoy yourself, and that includes the occasional alcoholic beverage, as long as you're 21 or over.
We do want to say, as long as you're 21 and over, and you're not driving, and you're drinking responsibly,
Right.
then this life might be for you.
Right.
Okay, so we talk a lot about nutrition and diet and whatever, and people always say, well, alcohol can mess up your diet or whatever, so just be careful with that. But we want to provide a little bit more details as to how alcohol can play a role in your day-to-day life and the impact it can potentially have on your results.
Yeah, the good and the bad. So the good, bad, the ugly. Take a sip. It's really good, actually.
So where should we start?
He made his super strong, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's like pretty much Jack.
Not true. I kept with the standards. Let's talk about the standards.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's do that.
Let's talk about the standards of an alcoholic beverage.
Yes.
So, a standard beer, my friends over in the UK, a standard beer is probably a pint that's 16 ounces, but a standard beer in America is 12 ounces.
Right.
Okay? A standard glass of wine is how many ounces?
5.
Right.
I'm just gonna read it right off
Yeah.
there. My cocktailing days are over.
Right.
So I forget.
And a standard shot or a standard drink, hard liquor, is 1.5 ounces. So that's kind of for people's reference. Now, when you go out to the bar or whatever, the pub or whatever, they're probably going far beyond that.
Yeah.
Or if they don't, you're probably not going to that place anymore.
Right.
Okay, so that's a standard alcoholic beverage.
It's so true.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
Anyways, keep going.
What should we share next?
Hi, Sandy. Cheers to ya. Happy
So
Saturday.
I do want to say, from a medical perspective, though, they're actually, and I do, want to caution people. I'm not saying that you should drink because it's healthy for you, but there actually are really reliable studies coming out that moderate, and we're talking about moderate amount of alcoholic consumption can have some real life benefits. So the benefits that studies have come to show is that it can reduce your risk of having or developing or dying from heart disease.
Which is really shocking.
Heart disease
Which
sucks.
I think that's, yeah, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, so
cheers to that.
Moderate.
Cheers.
That's moderate alcohol.
Dr. Miller.
Secondly, it actually can reduce your risk of getting an ischemic stroke. So that's ischemic stroke is probably the most common type of stroke. Very dangerous, again, along the lines of vascular disease.
Too much information.
Whatever. So, and then the last thing, this was shocking to me, but apparently there have been studies that show that a moderate amount of alcohol consumption can potentially decrease your chance of developing diabetes, which is so interesting.
Right.
But
so let's talk about that, because I think that brings us into our next subject of
Right.
what we're talking about when we say alcohol. Because listen, if we're going and getting a pina colada, what does that look like? I don't think that's going to help with our diabetes issue.
Probably not.
Because there's 490 calories in 9 ounces of a freaking pina colada. Holy crap! That's
9
more
ounces
than
of
my
deliciousness. 490 calories. Worth it? Probably not.
Probably not, you guys.
Okay.
Seriously,
Let's-
that's just like a margarita right here. 4 ounces, 168 calories. I would say that's not the average, especially if you're going to like Chili's. It's filled with sugar. So listen, I always say go for the skinny. It's skinny because it's like that straight lime juice. They're not putting a bunch of sugar in it. So go that route.
Well, let's kind of go back on that. So again, so you know, where we run into major problems with alcoholic beverages oftentimes is the mixers. So mixers take it to a whole nother level. So for instance, like 1.5 ounces of vodka is 97 calories.
No big deal.
Not awful, but then you add in 6 ounces of orange juice, and we're getting close to 150, 200 calories
Right.
in one drink. So
Right.
your mixers can be so dangerous.
Right, and that's where you feel like even more garbage the next day anyways, because of all that sugar that you put in your body with the alcohol.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that really is like the nastiness. that
So
comes
let's
with
go over
sex.
maybe some of the shocking
Yeah.
alcoholic calories. So
I love Bailey's, you guys. It's
Mm.
so delicious.
it is yummy.
But what does it look like?
So some people put Bailey's in their coffee.
yeah, oh my God.
One of our favorite breakfast places does that, and I'm always like, I'm gonna do that. And
I'm gonna
you know
do
what?
that.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
anymore.
no.
Okay, guys. So 1.5 ounces of Bailey's is 144 calories.
Yeah.
So and then if you add that to, let's say, another drink, whatever, another out,
You are. Because who's drinking straight Bailey's?
I don't know.
Nobody.
Old ladies as nightcaps, maybe.
That's true.
Maybe.
So if you're an old lady with a nightcap, don't do that. Let's do something
Yeah,
else.
don't do that.
There's other options.
Now this one's crazy. So guys, a Jaeger bomb. Who doesn't love a Jaeger bomb, right? Woo!
Especially here in Vegas, man.
Right, and I know. Honestly, our friends in the
Seriously.
UK like Jaeger bomb fanatics. They love Jaeger bomb. So a Jaeger bomb is.
Hey, Lisa's calling me out right now. She's calling you out too
What?
about the Baileys and your shake. And you know what, Lisa? We didn't know. You should've-
We didn't know.
Lisa, don't tell other people that.
Look, we
You
learn.
just keep it to yourself.
We
man.
learn more from our lives than people.
Seriously,
You know, because we prepare
you guys,
for these.
we learn so much before we do these
Yeah.
things. So don't do that.
Guys, a Jaeger bomb, 215 calories in a 6-ounce Jaeger bomb. 215 calories.
You
Now,
know-
people, how many people just do one Jaeger bomb? They're addicting. You can't do one.
They're
ridiculous.
disgusting.
No, they're phenomenal.
Disgusting.
What's wrong with you?
So gross.
What kind of Vegas girl are you?
I don't know. I'm not an Oh, sorry.
Let's go
I
through.
was gonna go too far.
Let's go
okay?
through some of these. So, guys, Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm not sure if anyone drinks this aside from high schoolers.
Yeah, wait. I did that in high school. I was hooked on Mike's Hard Lemonade in high school.
It's good. Guys, Mike's Hard Lemonade, 235 calories in a 12-ounce bottle.
That's disgusting.
Right.
You know what that's the one. You guys, I wanted to look up Cisco. Does anybody remember that? Or Boone's Farm.
Boone's.
That's what
Boone's.
it
I
was. It
never
was like the
drank.
tip of my tongue. You know what? I'm gonna
Ladies.
look it up later and let y'all know because I know you guys are drinking that every night. It's classy stuff, you
Yeah.
guys.
So those are
good.
common drinks. Obviously, we talked about pina colada, which is
No.
do not go near a pina colada.
Pina coladas
Sorry,
are
guys.
really bad, you guys.
Unless you have a natural skinny way of doing a pina colada,
Well,
guys, it's not worth
I
it.
was surprised by
We did
mojitos.
mojitos,
Oh,
didn't
you did it.
I
Did
thought
you
we
do
talked about
mojitos?
mojito.
I don't remember.
Maybe not. So
Too many
mojito-
drinks, you guys, already.
Guys, a standard mojito is made with sugar. They put about 4 teaspoons typically of sugar in there. Yeah, teaspoons.
Yeah.
That's 212 calories.
I really thought that you didn't have to worry about that much with mojitos. I don't
Right.
personally like them, but now you know. And actually, I was surprised. I thought lemon drop martinis were going to be worse than what they are. But they're 125 calories for 4 ounces for a lemon drop martini. And they do put sugar in it. So it brings me to question, I wonder if you could have them make it with an artificial sweetener. As much as I don't say go chemical route. like,
Stevia.
how
Monk
many
fruit.
how many bars have stevia in them?
We'll have to look it up.
That's not really.
So
Yeah.
this is a really common pitfall, guys. So vodka tonics.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know, tonic water has sugar. So 4 ounces of tonic water has 12 grams of sugar. Who's hearing that? 12 grams of sugar. So vodka tonic,
12.
really. So vodka is one of those drinks that it's a clear liquor.
It's awesome.
It actually so
Some
it's
bad memories with that bad boy, but it's good.
pretty low in calories. But you add that tonic water, forget it.
Yeah.
You might as well have a pina colada.
You might as well just go drink a soda and add some, do a regular Coke and add whatever you want to it. Definitely recommend. Okay, so let's talk about what we do with our alcohol. So this Jack and Ginger, you guys, okay. We're all about finding as much as you can real food, right? Real, organic, if we can stay away from chemicals, we do that. But let's be real. You go to the bar and you're not gonna find that. You go grocery shopping and it's really difficult to find that quote unquote healthy,
There's
low
no
calorie,
farm
whatever.
to table bars?
There's not a lot of them. I bet you Zach and Eden could find some. And I see you joined us, Eden.
We will
I
ask.
bet you know.
We'll ask.
But so our Jack and Gingers, yeah, get that back together. We do diet. So we do the diet ginger beer,
Right.
Because we're not adding calories to it. We don't drink that often, and so we're not too worried about the fact that we're doing a diet ginger beer. Another thing that we do is we will do flavored water, sugar-free. What do you call these?
Sugar-free
You guys,
carbonated water.
these are really good with Malibu.
Yeah, they're good.
Really good. Another one that you can try if you want some carbonation but not too much flavor, the Dasani's Perrier. They have their flavored waters, but it's carbonated, so it's almost like a tonic water. So there are options.
Tonic water
out
we don't
there.
want.
Well, no, I'm
Soda water.
almost like,
Okay. Sorry.
the
Soda
sweet
water
one.
has 0 calories. So like a vodka soda has no additional calories. Yes, vodka soda.
Are you sure?
Positive. I did my research.
That freaks me out,
I don't
man.
mess around when it comes to it live. I want to give people
But one
the
thing-
correct information.
And here's one thing that really struck me that I didn't realize is champagne is actually one of the best things that you can have.
Right, so we're going to
It's
talk
actually
about
number one.
what we recommend in terms of order. So champagne actually per volume is actually probably the best. So
Yeah.
4 ounces, which is a standard glass of champagne, is only 84 calories.
That's amazing. I really thought that it was a lot worse than that.
So I'm telling you, New Year's Eve, everybody is just, no one's really putting on any weight New Year's Eve.
No, you're getting skinny.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's probably the number one thing we'd recommend. So if you're a champagne drinker, I personally don't drink champagne, but if
Right.
you do, it's actually pretty sensible.
Right,
in
so
terms
start
of
with
calories.
champagne. Then number 2,
Would be hard liquor.
hard liquor.
Preferably
so 80 proof.
80 proof. So guys, as you go up, so 80, as your proof gets higher, the calories goes up.
Oh, I thought it goes down.
It goes up.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes up. So as the proof goes up, so 80 is probably the standard.
You go over 80 for me, and that's it.
There's a problem.
I'm done.
So that
I'm
one
done.
is probably our second go-to. Would
Number
be
2.
hard liquor without an added mixer. It's
Right.
97 calories per 1.5 ounce, which is a standard
Shot.
amount. Next would be wine. So white wine per 5 ounce.
But white and red are pretty much the same.
much the same. We're talking-
120 to 125 calories.
Right.
It's not bad.
Right, for a glass of wine.
And then number 4,
4 would be a martini.
martini. But remember, you're gonna have to be careful on what type of martini you're going for. But a standard martini. And then number 5, our last one to go to is gonna be
Beer.
beer.
So a standard 12-ounce beer, again, obviously these days there's a million kinds of beer,
Yeah.
but it's about 150 calories per beer. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, guys.
Oh,
So I hear a lot of
there's
people
more.
say that okay, so I don't drink a lot. I drink maybe 1 to 2 drinks a few times a week. So think about it this way. Let's put this in perspective. Let's say you have 2 glasses of wine 5 nights a week. Right, it's no big deal, right? It's 125 calories for a glass of
Dinner.
red wine. Right, with dinner you have a glass of
Right,
wine.
cooling down
Then you're
for the
sitting by the
day.
fire with your corn cob pipe, and you have another glass of wine. So that's 250 calories for that night, right? No big deal.
Yeah.
But if you do that 5 nights a week, 4 weeks out of the month, that's 5,000 additional calories that month.
Do you know what you would have to do in the gym to get rid of that?
Right. So they say that 3,500 calories equals about a pound of fat gained. So right there, 5,000 calories a month. It's no big deal. 2 glasses of wine, 5 nights a week. So this is where it starts to get kind of tricky. And this is where we really warn people. Alcohol can be very damaging to your
Right.
your goal and your nutritional
So when
results.
we talk about moderation, okay, so when we say that, you know, a moderate amount of alcohol is actually a healthy thing and studies are showing it, that's great.
What's
But
moderate?
you tell me, Dr. Miller.
Where's Google? Anybody have Google?
Actually, we know the number, you guys, but we didn't want to say it because we thought that's a little much.
It's actually pretty high.
It's actually pretty high, and so we don't want to say it out
Right.
loud. So if you want to know, you can go look it up, but we're going to
Right.
say moderate. You leave that to yourself, like, to make that decision, right?
Right.
So, anyways, so where was I going?
I'm not so sure. I think
You totally
maybe
threw
I
me
have
off.
to take this away from you. Bartender,
What?
cut her off.
I don't. Anyways, so if you're like, just, you got to put it, oh, that's what I was saying. So you got to make sure that if you are going to go the moderate route, right, that you are putting it into your daily amount.
Right.
So like when I look at my day, I would make sure, hey, I'm going to have a glass or two of wine tonight. I'm going to kind of offset that earlier in the day with what I'm having. So that's something to kind of look at and to play with to make sure that you're not putting on those additional pounds because you are moderately drinking at home, after work, or when you guys go out, whatever that looks like for you. So, you know, it's up to you. If you Google it and you get the number for moderate,
Yeah, I would go less, but
I would go less too.
you
But
know, we did this particularly this weekend because this is a holiday weekend in the States, and a lot of people I think are probably having more alcohol beverages.
we want to
and-
get drunk.
No.
Oh.
No. But we think more people are probably going to be drinking this weekend, so we thought it was actually kind of it made sense to do it this weekend. But guys, you have to take this into account when it comes to your goals. You can't omit alcohol. You can't.
Yeah.
Just keep that in perspective. It's a lot of
Like-
additional calories, so make good choices. That's why we did this. We want people to be aware of how you can make the best choices because otherwise it could be really
So
damaging.
you can have fun, you can live life, you can have drinks and still have abs, whatever that is for you. But you just have to make sure that you're aware and you're doing it responsibly,
Right.
right? Like we don't drink and drive, so let's make sure that we're putting it in our bodies in a healthy way.
Right, don't drink and drive, so
Healthiest
then don't
ways.
drink and not think about it.
He didn't think about
I
that.
couldn't think of a
before he
really
said it.
cool way, but seriously, you have to keep this in perspective. You,
Yeah.
you can't omit it. You have to. It has to be. You have to
Yeah.
be conscious of what you're drinking
Yeah.
because
that
honestly,
beer belly is real.
I got to admit, like we're talking like 2 drinks, but most people, especially on the weekends, they're drinking a lot. Like I hear
lot.
people say I had like 5, 6, 7 beers. Like, gosh, like that adds
That's a
up,
lot.
man. That's crazy.
I can't
so,
imagine I would die, you guys. I would die. Anyways, so listen, go enjoy your weekend, celebrate, have fun, have some drinks. Hopefully some of this is helpful and it'll help you in making good decisions when it comes to the type of alcohol, when it comes to your body and what you're putting in it. So, because if you put good in, then obviously, right, we know the outcome.
So more than anything,
So-
just be aware.
Right, just
Be
be aware.
aware that it does count. Alcohol does count. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, it does count."
It
You
does.
have to count it.
It does.
You have to because when you look at your results and you're not where you want to be, and you're not telling either yourself or telling someone asking about your food log that you're drinking 3 or 4 drinks a night. That's
where
it
that
is.
plateau is happening.
Right. So again, to recap,
Anyway.
guys, champagne. That's probably our number 1 recommendation if you're a champagne drinker. Number 2 would be a hard spirit, 80 proof. Number 3 would be wine, right? That's not wine, it's one glass.
Oh,
but anyway, number 4 would be a martini, depending on what you're adding to it. But if you keep it kind of pretty clean, and then beer would probably be our number 5 recommendation. So be
Okay.
aware, drink
fun.
responsibly.
Tag
and
your friends.
Tag your friends if you guys found value in this. This is really
Yeah.
important.
As much as we're goofing around, you guys, please share.
Yep.
I think it's really valuable. Everybody has a drink once in a while, most people anyways, and we like to enjoy it. So share it with your friends so that they have some information. Cheers to this weekend. We love you guys.
It's hard to drink with a corncob pipe in your mouth.
I gotta go turn off the light. I gotta go around the bar. So you just stand there.
Have fun, guys.
Hold place. Bye, you guys.